A Ghost Waits is a rather DIY, low budget movie. You know, not a lot of cast, one location, black and white, looks as if probably everybody has been doing everything on set to create this really engaging and fun movie. And the basic story here is about two people, Jack and Muriel, two people who have a connection, who come together, realise that things aren't quite as fulfilling as they once were, and decide to make a change about it in some way. But the bare crux of this one is Jack is living and Muriel's a ghost. Jack is someone who goes into houses that have been leased for a period of time, makes sure everything's working, fixes them up before the next tenants come in. Now, because he's lacking a place to stay, he decides to live in this house for a couple of days while he fixes it up, whereas Muriel is a ghost who's determined to get him out of the house. And though she tries some spooky antics along the way, Jack just doesn't go for it. He's got work to do. He needs to finish his work and won't let Muriel scare him out by having conversations. He realises that there's something there, some kind of weird connection that they have. And I really kind of like this because it feels a little bit like a mix, bear with me here, of parts of Beetlejuice and a little bit of a ghost story. It has that kind of melancholy feel to the film, this drab existence of afterlife as an office job as well, where Muriel is tasked with scaring people out of this house. You've got Jack who's trying to prepare the house for new people. They are fundamentally at odds, but they break down the barriers and start to have this conversation, and that's what I really like about the movie. For all that it lacks, for all the things that it doesn't have that mainstream movies has, it has a lot of heart, it has a lot of engagement, and there's a lot of characters that I really liked or were interested in. Jack himself is a rather forlorn character, one who kind of seems to be aimlessly moving through life, who doesn't really get any real pleasure from anything, and is looking for some kind of anything to latch on to. Muriel has been doing the same thing for countless decades and is really getting to the point where she's wondering if this is what she should be doing or if it's more habit that's brought into her. And it's a nice kind of look at these two people just really connecting. Now, it does take some leaps. You know, Jack is there for literally a couple of days and falls madly in love with Muriel, which takes a bit of a stretch along the way, although you can tell that he's lonely and looking for any kind of connection. But because of the goodwill the movie brings up, because of the creativity and the actual nice conversations that it has, you're willing to go with this leap, even at the end of the movie, which I found a little bit step too far for my liking. I still understood it from that person's point of view and was somewhat okay with it, if you know what I mean, once you see the ending. I don't want to spoil it here for you ultimately, but I feel it's a movie with a good bit of creativity, and it, although it does feel as if it's just a few friends, camera, trying to make something work, they rise above that because they have a good story and they have good characters. They have a great idea, although they don't have the money to really fully realise it. They do enough to make an engaging, fun and entertaining movie. Now, if you're looking for pristine cinematography, if you're looking for amazing camera work, you're looking for a grand scope, you're not going to get it here. If you're willing to go with a little bit of roughness in your movies, if you're willing to work with the movie a little bit, if you're used to low budget movies and are happy to settle into this one, there is something really rewarding to be dug up in A Ghost Waits, and I hope you check it out because I think you're really going to enjoy it. Hopefully. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.